Thank you. Appreciate you. I love you. Alrighty, let's start getting into this. What is up? How we doing? Welcome in. We have finished another week in the crypto space. How you doing, Master E? What's up, JB? How you doing, Bernard? How's it going, Rich? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I know you guys missed the stream last night because it was exclusively on Pumpkin. We did call for it to come down. We were just a little early in the call, but we called for it to come down. Anyways, let's go ahead and mark out some of these levels. Let's see what's going on here. So we did have this weekly level of support. We are below. We have a candle close below it. If we do pop back up, I would be looking for a retest of that 104.264 as a bearish backtest. So currently speaking, we did lose a weekly level of support. However, we lost 2 weekly levels of support. This isn't great. This isn't awesome. This isn't like, oh my god, we're going to the moon. No, looks like a pullback. What's up, DZ? How you doing? How was your week, sir? Week was pretty good. Pretty good. Weekend was great. Everything feels like vacation right now because the gym is still currently closed, but you know, we're good. May I request Ario and C? Yeah, sure. They're already on my list, so we will check it out. Oh no, I missed the pumpkin only stream. Was it popping? Of course not. It was literally just me trading and talking to myself. It was fantastic, actually. We got in there, we made some trades, we got out. I kind of liked it because I was kind of tired yesterday. Not gonna lie, kind of liked it. But yeah, right now I'm just marking out some of these levels because I'm starting to realize with all the day trading I'm doing, I'm getting rid of every single level like every day. So I got to rechart this every single time. But anyways, on our weekly time frame, the bearish divergence could be playing out. If we get below 97,987, well then I would be looking for a lower high and then a continuation to the downside, which would be a little rough because that would mean, oh, the bull run is correcting. I don't think it'll be over. I think it'll just be correcting. We'll see how it goes. I'm still in the camp of super cycle, so we'll see. Anyways, going into this level of support after that. So, we got all of our levels marked out. We're good there. Got this level and this level. It's like a nice pocket. I think it would be extremely hard for Bitcoin to fall below $78,291. But bear market lows could be as low as this wick low back here at 49,000. Because of the 200 weekly moving average, it's a possibility. Not saying it will happen, just giving you the heads up, giving you the doom and gloom first. But let's go into the daily. So daily time frame, we lost daily support. We have lost it. All of it. It's all gone. It's all gone. And now we have an opportunity of utilizing some of it as a resistance. That would be terrible. But huge wick to the downside. So there was tons of buying pressure as soon as futures opened. That is cool. That is great. Speaking of futures, we're going to look at that as well. Some of you might get excited for it. Some of you might hate it. It's fine either way. It's just a chart. Don't take it too serious, guys. Don't take it too serious. Anyways, yeah, daily supports, they are taken out. I saw someone earlier today marking out Bitcoin like this, which I didn't even think of doing. But they were like, hey, we just hit the bottom of the channel. I was like, no shot. Go figure. So I didn't even think about that. That's kind of amazing. Here it is. I would start DCA into Bitcoin at 49K next bull run. I mean, if it gets down there. I'm still in the camp of super cycles, so, you know. I don't think that we're going to get down there, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. So yeah, it does look like we're bull flagging out. If we look at it like this. Crypto Rover does that too. Yeah. So it does look like a bull flag in this way. But I don't know if it is. Either way, I can't deny the channel. I can't deny the channel. And we did almost perfectly backtest 97,987. I really wish there was someone out there who could call the downside. I think the market will dump tomorrow. We'll see. So this is what I wanted to bring up. BTC 1 exclamation point 1 CME futures. So this chart is an interesting chart here. So we do have some gaps that Yeah, we have a gap to the upside now. We have a gap sitting all the way up to 103,415. We could pump straight up to that, fill the gap, and then dump. Or we could fill one of these two other gaps. So there are some CME futures gaps that we do have to pay attention to, as well as this downtrend here that somebody might say, maybe we're going for the back test. There's a lot of possibilities they can do now that they've broken daily support. It's kind of frustrating, if I would say so myself. So this is the level right here that I'm most interested in, 101, 8,400, or 840, whatever. That is the area I'm most interested in. Are we going to break above it, hold above it, get a candle close on the daily above it and stay there? Or are we going to dump down and fill either one or both of these gaps? There's no telling at this point because we haven't technically lost the 50 simple moving average yet. We'll find out tomorrow. So Wall Street can do whatever the heck they want tomorrow, and it's scary time. But breaching a daily level of support, not a good look. It's really not good. Let's go ahead and check out the liquidation heat map. Liquidation heat map. All right, on the 24 hours, they are starting to destroy the shorts. Shorts are getting a little greedy out there. However, look at these longs sitting at $99,039. That is $111 million sitting there ripe for the taking. Oof. Let's check out the weekly. Now, on the weekly, the longs have been devastated. You have liquidity overhead. So a lot of people are trying to jump into shorts. They're trying to FOMO in. Probably not a good idea. I'm thinking because of where the liquidity is sitting, there's a strong possibility we start going to the upside overnight. And then if we do go too high overnight, probably pull back in the morning while Wall Street figures out what they want to do. I was thinking since the U.S. bombed Iran over the weekend, the aftermath will happen tomorrow. Lots of people are upset with it. Yeah, maybe. But if they do decide to dump based off that, that's just Wall Street playing their games, trying to make sure that, people get panicked out of the market. I mean, let's face it, we'll end up looking at whatever this dip is, and the institutions are buying hand over fist as much Bitcoin as possible, OTC. That's all they're doing. The market makers are screwing over retail, and then they're selling to the big boys OTC. It just seems like market manipulation to me. But hey, who knows? Could be something different. Maybe there's real panic that if oil prices goes up, then crypto should go to zero. Does that sound right? Does that make sense? This digital currency that's traded worldwide would be affected by war? That doesn't really make sense to me. But that's just me. So I think they're just going to use it as a reason to panic people out of the market and screw over traders. But we'll see. Yo, what is up? Shezmoo, how you doing? Well, yeah, either way, when we get these crazy swings to the downside, you can see it on the heat map. This is longs getting liquidated. That's it. That's just longs getting liquidated. When the longs get cleared out, prices go up. So, the fact that the longs have been cleared out, there's a strong possibility we go up and the shorts get absolutely devastated. So, just keep that in mind. Overnight, I would be looking for upside. In the morning, I'm a little less convinced that we're going up, Alright. I have a list for you guys. It's a big one. We're going to be checking out Bitcoin, Ethereum, or we checked out Bitcoin, but Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Sui, Doge, Ondo, FET, File, C, SPX, Aave, OP, Aerodrome Finance, and Hype. We're going to be checking all those out. So if you didn't hear yours, feel free to drop a request. We will get to all requests tonight. I'm going to be flying through my list. So if you want me to go into depth into something, tell me I'm day trading this, looking for entries, and I'll tell you as if I was going to day trade it, how I would be doing it. Because I don't give financial advice, I just give my opinions. Anyways, here we go. Ethereum next. So Ethereum on the day. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did we make that 7% drop? Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. We came so close. Oh. So that 4% upside did not play out. The 7% to the downside almost played out. It did get into the profit-taking zone, so good for it. Absolutely destroying that daily level support at 22.29. But now it looks like we're trying to catch some bids to the upside. Can you look at Perpy? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. CME gap 103.420. Yeah, we just looked at that. We also have gaps down below too, so Wall Street can go either direction. But yeah, so we didn't quite hit the 2095 level. We came pretty darn close. However, we're going to do what I do to most of these charts these days. We're going to get rid of all the extra noise. Oh, we did hit this 2162 level though, so that did hit. So we did get one of them right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I know when I called for that down there, everyone thought I was crazy. It's okay though. It's okay. Not everybody could look like the crazy guy. Looking at the daily. Daily's trying its best to hang on to support. Trying its best. The thing I love about this, we are in the bearish control zone on the daily. It shows signs that we should be able to catch some bids. However, if we do continue to fall, we're going to be looking at this little pocket right here to hopefully hold us up in our time of need. So between 2080 and 2059, those would be really good areas to try and scoop up some cheap Ethereum. If it keeps on going lower, we do have another level down here at $1,863. We'll see if they choose more violence or not. So that's Ethereum right now. I'm looking for a retracement at the bare minimum. Test this downtrend at the bare minimum. Go up and test the downtrend. That would be fantastic. Next up, we have XRP. Is the prophecy coming true? Oh no, it fell. No one could have perceived this ever. This was just an act of God. That 6% downside, we're going to ignore that because there's no way somebody could say XRP that's going to $1,000 a token would ever go down. No way in hell. Banks are going to pump the price of XRP for sure. My target's $1.69 to 58 cents. Okay, I know a lot of people get mad at me when I say it, and then we're gonna get down there one day, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, well, it's not like you could have called it." Months. I've been bearish on this thing. It's fine though, no big deal. All right, we're going to move on from that before more people hit the dislike button. All right, Solana. Solana still looking for a bit more downside. Beautiful wick to the downside, losing daily level of support. I'm still looking at that 117 level is getting tested. We're in an acceleration to the downside. Hopefully we can catch some bids tomorrow, push us back up maybe to the 143, and then roll on over again. That would be phenomenal. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Let it go. I'm sorry, this is not the movie Frozen. We ain't letting shit go out here. I deal with XRP Army hate nonstop. They can kiss my ass. Deal with it. Alrighty, Sui. So Sui out here. Let's check it out on the daily. Hit support at the 234 level. Beautiful. No one could have called it. Anyways, let's get rid of this since that move did play out. I would be looking for a strong bounce from here. Considering this was our consolidation level, we're getting the bullish back test. I love this. I love the bullish back test. However, at this point, the market does look like it needs to continue down for some reason. I would be looking for a nice little golden retrace out of this. So Sui could be strong for the next overnight till Tuesday or something. If we do get a beautiful retracement, we're looking for that 618, getting back up to $3.07. That would be a very good start. So right now, I could see Sui catching a strong bounce, going up 23%, to then more than likely find resistance and roll over. I'm saying more than likely. It doesn't have to happen. It's just a more than likely. What's up, Hoover? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. By the way, guys, we have a celebrity in the house. We have Meet Damien here. Meet Damien. He is a fellow YouTube streamer going into the charts in the depths of the trenches. He also deals with the TikTok warriors out there who are way more XRP army than the YouTube people. But you know what? He's holding strong. He's less bearish than I am on XRP. I think that's how he can deal with those people. But fantastic accent, great TA, even launched a new video with the Fibonacci retracement levels. Guys, go show him more love than you show my videos. Drop a sub. He's at 350. Let's get this man to 1K. Let's get him to 1K, guys. We got to get him monetized. He's putting in the work, showing the effort. Guys, get on out there. Show him some love. I'm going to drop the link right now because I'm slow today. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let me check in on my pumpkin people. How we doing over on Pumpkin? How we doing, everybody? Do we have any chatters in the house? No chatters. Okay. All right, that's my life right now. No chatters on Pumpkin. Damn. If you guys have any requests on Pumpkin, drop some requests. Would be great. Other than that, hopefully you enjoy the show. So, right now on Sui, I could definitely see a 23% pop to the upside, testing some previous support / resistance as resistance again. That is probably the area most swing traders will be looking for, getting into new trades. So just a thought, just my analysis. It's no big deal. It's not a big deal. Testing that 298 level also would be nice. You know, we just kind of fell through it. No back test in sight. A lot of people get roped into longs if we see a 23% pop to the upside for Sui, which then makes for great shorting opportunities. Anyways, emergency situation developing. Uh-oh. We have 3 likes again. Nobody likes the stream anymore. Everyone hates it. They hate the realism. They hate the trade setups. They hate making any type of opportunity of money. Ugh, it's terrible. Let's check out Dogecoin, everybody. So Dogecoin out here has done something awful. Let's get rid of the noise. Let's get rid of all of this. We have lost a daily level of support. It is very likely at this point that we go down and test 11 cents. It is a likely possibility. We don't want to do that, but it is a possibility that we need to realize. We still have support sitting right below us at 1420 or 14.2. Emergency like deployed. Let's go, Jim! Jim dropping the emergency like. I love it. I love it. Does it look like a life raft? Is it a donut? I actually want to know. So we've been in this very distinct downtrend for Dogecoin lately. If we cannot catch bids at a nearly 100% retrace, well then we're going to see lower prices. Plain and simple. Just lower prices. It's okay to see lower prices. Don't get discouraged because we have support over here at 12,776. Would that line up pretty closely with the measured move if we wick down there? Of course it would, but no one could tell us that we're going down further. Let's check out the 4-hour actually. Do I want to trade that? Oh my goodness. That 4-hour stochastic has me shaking in my boots. Oh boy. We have an acceleration to the downside here. Yikes. So we could actually test this downtrend as early as tonight. If we did, let's see how this would line up. Do we get one final leg down where you hear the Mortal Kombat voice? Finish him! Going down to 1243.9? Maybe. We're going to be in that little zone pretty soon here. I like this zone a lot. I might be trading Dogecoin tomorrow. I just might be, because if we get this move right up here, little fake out to the upside and then a dump, that would be a beautiful 22% dump-a-rooney. Oh boy. It would probably take you like 3-4 days to play out, but dang, that looks kind of good. Huh. Anyways, that's what I see out of Dogecoin. Let's move on. Let's move on. We have Ondo. Ondo. Touch support at the 62-cent level. I'm glad that the supports are holding, but I'm just wondering how strong are they? Until we confirm them as support, we have to stay a bit bearish out here. We got to be cautious. Otherwise, we get wrecked like crazy. Anyways, on the daily, we're still maintaining this downtrend. We had this little fake out to the upside, and then we just continued down. We're still very close to it. If we do not hold 62 cents, 49.31 is our next target. Pepe! What's up, Pepe? How you doing, Pepe? It's Pepeception in here. Pepe is requesting himself. We'll check out Pepe. We will check out some Pepe. Anyways, if we did get a break of this downtrend, then I would be looking for that golden retrace. So, upside potential, since we did lose that uptrend, we don't actually care about that anymore. So, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to focus on the golden retrace if we break out of the downtrend. If we pull it off, maybe we see 94.41 again. Just maybe. LNE, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, I dropped a video today on my entire process of trading, so I'm going to be using that same process in the morning when the markets open up. If you guys watched it, you guys can join me in that method if you liked it, if you understood it. If you don't, comment on the video. Tell me how I can improve. That would help a lot. Anyways, Pepe, I like everything. What you talking about? I love stocks. We all love stocks. You want the Dixie and W. All right, all right. D, X, Y, and W. I got you covered, Jim. I got you covered, Jim. But yeah, looking at Dogecoin, if we do get that bounce to the upside, we're looking for anywhere between this 8841 to 9441. So anywhere in between there would be good opportunities to figure out if we're going to keep going up or start pulling back down to confirm our low, because you did make a lower low. So confirmation of lows is very common. Don't get discouraged when it's confirming a low. It's fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But that's Ondo. Check it out. FET. All good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, FET, before I was really bullish on it. Now, as I zoom out, it looks really bad. Looks really bad. I like that you got a slightly higher high, so let's hope that we hold support at 47.1. Or at the 52.3 level, so we have any chance of being bullish. But as of right now, this looks really bad. That 89.9, the first chance you had to try and break through it, utilize it as a bearish backtest, and fell down. Not a good look. For Dixie, can you check the confluence and monthly log scale? I see that downtrend from 2001, 2002, acting as a demand line for the current uptrend. I will definitely check that out on log. We'll check that out. Deep book, thanks. Is that one called Deep? Is it just Deep, Hoover? I think it's called just Deep. If you guys could just put the ticker, that would help me out greatly for the flow of things. Me having to figure it out, oh man, it slows us down. I can barely read. Now you guys need me to like think in tickers. Oh, it's awful. Yes? Okay, good. Thanks, Maury. No problem. Kicking wounds from BTC pump that happens just before the... What? Licking. Jesus. Guys, we don't get the viewership for Hooked on Phonics. You're killing me here today. What are we doing? C looks interesting. Could you add that one? Don't worry, Master E. We will be looking at C. Because I want to short it. I really do. Once it hits my zone, I want to short that S. Anyways, right now, FET on the daily, we do have a very low relative strength. So the RSI is in that bearish control zone. It could be setting up for that higher low situation. If it does, we're still looking for $1.43 to play out. We'll see if we get there. Otherwise, 36.47 to 36 cents, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. You licked it? You licked what? I lick a lot of things. Popsicles, food, my drink. Oh yeah, Dr. Pepper. Lick it, then taste it. Hashtag ad. Hashtag thirst trap. Alright. Anyways, yeah, if we do start pushing to the upside, would be nice to see that 50% retrace. It would be nice. You're still in a major downtrend for FET. So FET has some consolidation to do. It has some things it needs to work on before it looks really sexy. You know, it needs to hit the gym, get on that Stairmaster, lift some weights. The shoulders aren't really popping either. That's a problem. Maybe fix the diet a little bit, and then we can start getting a run to the upside. You know, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. But if you did start sprinting, it's going to look a little better. That's what I see out of FET. So we're still in the downtrend. If we continue down, 47.1 is your next support. 36.3 is your support after that. Licking wounds with BTC pump back to 101. Killed my short. Dang. Always got to run those tight stop losses. Especially when we're dumping like crazy. Tight stop losses help a lot. I had one trade earlier today with hype. I got stopped out. But I was on 30x leverage. I lost 20%. Not really a big deal because it was a very tight stop loss. FET is lower than 2022 bear markets. Yeah, it's just not that interesting. Not that interesting. It's not really lower than that. What are you talking about? 2022 is back here. Back here. 2022. Not even close. So I disagree. It's testing the tops of 2022 as it was going down. Testing those. Are we going down? Simply better. We've been going down. James Wynn got liquidated again. Oh man, that guy's going to lose all his money. He needs to stop playing around so much and trying to get famous on Twitter. He really does need to stop doing that. Still awful. That's true. It's still bad. But that's typical of altcoin. Okay, I've said this multiple times in this stream. The only difference right now is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum have spot ETFs where institutions are actually deploying fresh capital into the market. All of your altcoins, the benefit is to the downside after they pump. We don't have random Jimmy from elementary school who peed his pants and picked his boogers giving you financial advice about butthole coin and how it's going to make you a millionaire. We're not getting that fresh capital out of retail like we did in the previous bull run. Until that happens, altcoins will suffer because institutions don't care about those altcoins for the most part. Unless they're making them, they don't really care. So just keep that in mind. FET was at 6 cents in November of 2022. Yeah, exactly. Leave Jimmy alone. Never. I don't know about awful. Structure is terrible. That's fair. Structure is terrible. That's why you need Pepe. It will fly to a lot of zeros and a 3. Okay, alright. That's a lot of hopium out there, Pepe. A lot of hopium. But at least Pepe coin does the right and proper thing. It says we're garbage and we're here for a good time. Good for Pepe. A lot of other things are like, we're revolutionizing the internet. You're trash. Sorry, kid. You're trash. Is what it is. Imagine buying the top of the last bull run and still holding for this bull run only for it to never pump. This will be some coins this bull run. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Bitcoin bottom 96k, simply better. We don't know where the bottom is until we confirm it. So we don't know. XRP is the largest amount of garbage on the internet. So there's that. Right now the macro is teetering on the brink of terrible or recovery. You're so right. You're so right. That is absolutely right. But noted, in this environment, it is a day trader's paradise. I kid you not. Day trader's paradise. Guys, did you know we have a free Discord? Yeah, we do. You guys maybe should join it. Link is in the description down below. But I do these wonderful things lately where I'm just posting up a bunch of my gains. LNE jumped in on that, but then, you know, all of these other ones are like me, just posting gains. It's kind of stupid. Also, right here, chart requests. You guys can request whatever chart you want. Whenever I'm not live, it's okay. Do it. But anyways, we're going to go back to the TA so I can stop wasting your guys' time with me doing that self-promotion crap. Let's go ahead. I mean, you know, we do have the most expensive group out here. It costs your time to sit here in this stream, watch me banter on with chat while doing some mediocre TA. Hopefully you enjoy. Let's go into FIL. So let's go to FIL real quick. Oh, I didn't think it was going to do that. Oof. All right. Filecoin. Depths of hell. That's where this thing's going. Hopefully we catch some bids here for Filecoin, but holy shit. Holy shit. Your lowest level daily level of support was at $2.26. You not only decided to get a candle close below it, you decided, screw that, we're going to make it count. Going down to $2.56, getting that 8% move to the downside, I marked this out as like let's see if it would happen. I didn't think it would. Little did I know, the market hates Filecoin. Welcome to the abyss. We're going to figure out how low this thing can go. Let's just pray that it doesn't do this. Let's just pray it doesn't do this. You'd be looking for support at 168.8 or 115.9. Filecoin. Sheesh. Jim ain't lying. Whoa, what? Hold on. Right now. Yep, no, Jim telling the truth there. And I don't mean for crypto. Yeah, that's true. All markets are kind of on the brink. I feel so bad for XRP holders. They think it's going to $10. Not a chance in hell. Maybe one day, just not right now. Join Discord on your... what? The link is in the description down below, Crash Bandicoot. Also, Crash, you're in the Discord. Oh, and everybody in Discord, I will never send you a friend request. I will never message you first. They're scamming you. Don't listen to them. Just block them. Guaranteed. Anyways, Filecoin, come on, guys. The cycle is about new tokens. I mean, yeah, it's always about new tokens, but the legacy tokens that are supposed to have some type of use, they're supposed to be doing better. Because, you know, they are a project. They're real. People can request anything. That's true. People can request anything. I mean, it's going to be really hard to chart out certain things. Still calling for BTC gap fill at 92K. BF pump. Oh, before the pump? That's a strong call. We were looking at the CME future gaps, and I was like, dang, we got 2 gaps below us? That's rough. So, yeah, they could get filled. I'm waiting to see what happens overnight, see how far we get away from our VWAPs, and go from there. Over on Pumpkin, how we doing? How we doing, everybody? Pumpkin people, still not chatting. All right, cool. We'll just sit and wait. We will be facilitating a trade today, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. What use does XRP have? They sold a lot of tokens to banks. So when Ripple IPOs, I'm diving headfirst into that IPO. I'm admitting that right now. It'll be like, Ripple's gonna IPO. Where do I sign up? How much money do you need? I'm buying. I am buying. They partnered up with way too many banks worldwide to actually fail, but it's like, that IPO is going to be a real big deal. Reason for the XRP token? No idea. We over-the-counter sold to all the banks, so all the banks are going to pump the price. That makes no sense. It actually makes no sense. Anyways, SEI token. Honestly, for the banks, it would be a lot better for them if the price went up, because then they could utilize less of their pre-bought tokens to send to each other. Oh yeah, it sends in seconds. Great. 90% of crypto projects are vaporware. Celinda! So right. So right. Celinda out here dropping facts. It is all trash out there. 99.9% of crypto is hot garbage. The difference now, 2 of them happen to have spot ETFs. When more spot ETFs come out, they will be different also. The private market stock price has followed the surge in XRP. So it's an easy liquidity grab. Product suit. Wait. For the product suite, suit, and IPO. God, why can't I read, guys? Oh, public education in California. I tell you, I'm struggling out here. If I can read charts, all of you can also. Yo, what's up, Nigel? How you doing today? Makes sense considering Ripple owns majority stake. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah. All right, so looking at C token, you can see this beautiful consolidation down here. I don't know why I have that there. Oh, I was trying to trade it earlier. But what we did on the daily time frame, we came up, we bearishly backtested the 23.3 level. Currently, we're waiting to see, are we going to get a third touch to the downside or not? The level to beat at this moment in time, I believe, and stay above, would be this right here. This right here, which currently you have a daily candle below it. Going into the 4-hour time frame. So 4-hour time frame does look like you're trying to push your way back up, which is cool, but you just have that level of resistance right there. And then also from this high to this high, significantly higher relative strength. There's still an opportunity of dumping. Yo, what is up, Baltav? How you doing? I hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. How you doing? How you doing? Now, let's go over the positives here. Positive for C token, you had this downtrend that you did break out of. You could be bullishly backtesting. With that being said, you would be looking for a 618 golden retrace. Let's see if that already happened. It did. We already hit our 618, so it makes sense that it sold off at that point. We're back below the 200, but we're still above the 50. That's wild. C token is a high stochastic on the 1 hour, and you still made the same low. Golly, they're just not giving us anything out here, are they? We're in between the 50 and the 200. Let's check the 15. Okay, 15. You are uptrending in your strength. However, I think we're about to go down further. Why do I think that? It's because of this right here. You just got a candle close below. We could trade this right now. Interesting. There. I'm not going to right now, but this is an interesting development here. Do we have bearish divergence? We do. Holy shit. We need a lower high. Once we get a lower high, this thing could start dumping back down to 17.96. Well, it's between 18.61, 17.96. That looks interesting to me. However, if we break above 20.64, we hold above it, well, now we're bullish. So this is actually an interesting one. Picked up an Uber passenger today named Solana. That is wild. What's up, brother? Not too much, you know. We're just chilling out here. Just chilling. Yeah, C token's in a very interesting spot. If I were normally trading, I would be looking to short this thing right now. Because it did get a nice retracement. It has your bearish divergence on the 15. I would then go into our 5 minute, see what we're looking like. We're holding the 200 on the 5 minute. Yeah, if we get a lower high, that's where I'd pull the trigger. That lower high. If we don't get a lower high, well then we're still bullish. Still looking for more upside. But I'm going to be paying attention to C token. I'm definitely going to be paying attention to C token because that lower high could be juicy. Could be juicy. Be looking for it to come up right in this zone here. I'm gonna put an alert right here. If we can get that move to the upside, that'd be great. If we just keep on dumping, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna say so long, brother. You did great. But if we stop right here, we start rolling over. Oh, I'm going short. I'm going short, and I'm gonna be shorting it for a while. Because I will go for this move. I would go for the next move, and the next move, and the next move, and just start stacking those gains. That could be a nice little 4% drop. Sign me up. All right, C token. That was my in-depth description there. So let's check out SPX real quick. Let's get out to our daily. SPX, nice pullback. Now we're looking for that lower high. We can get a nice lower high, that'd be great. You're holding support at 91.73. Awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's get rid of some of these lines here. Let's get rid of that fib. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Actually, it's doing a good thing where it's bouncing. You had some chop back here. You touched the low. And you held. If we can start getting a move to the upside, we might get that nice golden retrace. Or even a test at 129.34. Coming back up to test this, then rolling over, confirm, or even get a higher low. This might set up for a great trade setup. But we're just waiting at this point. Just waiting. Are we still bullish? Are we bearish? What are we doing? The closer you are to this downtrend, the more likely you're going to be able to take at least one more short on this bad boy. Let's go into the 4 hour. 4 hour, you are below the 200. So that is that. On a nice golden retrace, what we would be looking for. Getting a move back up to as high as 141.18. That would be nice. Test this level bearishly. Get that relative strength overbought right in this zone. And then roll over. That would be fantastic. So if that happens, it's a big if at this point. Because remember, this is Sunday going into a Monday. Overnight right now, this is the most risky of trading. Just a heads up for those of you looking to do it. But this could be a 38% run to the upside and then a rollover. Just pointing that out to you. But I do like this. 1 hour. 1 hour is trying to push its way up. Trying its best. If it's going to reset at any point in time, I think starting on Monday would be a really good time to do it. Everybody's going to be like, oh my god, we're super bullish. We're going to be going back to all-time highs. And then you see it roll over by Thursday, and it's like, hey, I thought we were going to all-time highs. Fuck, man. Retracements are a thing, guys. They're a thing. Let's go ahead and check out Aave. Checking out Aave here. Nice bounce off the 221. Is it going to be strong enough? Guys, remember when I was struggling to short Aave? Then this happened? Crazy. Getting that lower low. Now we need a lower high. Just put the nail in the coffin. We are back below the 200 daily. Huh. It's going to be hard to break that. It's going to be really hard to break that. Got that beautiful deep retrace. Nice! So let's see where we end up to the upside. We could get as high as 282 and still be bearish, getting that lower high situation. That'd be kind of nice. That'd be kind of nice for Aave. Daily actually looks pretty good for it. Your 4 hours trying to recover. Your 200 currently for the 4 hours sitting at 264. So we could get a push straight up there and then roll back down. Could get that. I gotta get rid of all these random lines. I'll tell you, the lines that I make while day trading are ridiculous. And so every single time, gotta get rid of it. Gotta get rid of them. But that's what I see out of Aave. I think it's in recovery mode, and I'm just waiting to see where it stops before it's going to either make a higher low, or it's going to correct down lower, or confirm the low. Until we do all of that, I just can't get bullish on it. I just can't. It's not in me. I'm not built that way. Let's check out OP. One of the old promising layer 2s for Ethereum, now absolute garbage, hitting the 49.2 level. Sheesh. Is that all-time lows? Hold on. Hold the phone here. Wait a minute. Are we at all-time lows? Damn, almost. Welcome to the abyss. Welcome to the abyss. For those of you who actually believe in the project, this is technically the area in which you would consider buying. Because your last level of support right now is at 45 cents. I do believe we can get that 45 cent level. I do believe it. We'll see if we do. But we're down in here. We're down in the trenches. If you did believe in OP, this is the area in which it makes sense to buy in. We have not confirmed a low. We have not broken a downtrend. We have not done anything good since right here in November of 2024. Yeah, that was the last time anything good came out of OP, and it was just a lower high. No recovery since then. Holy moly. No recovery since then? It's just rude. Just rude. Not giving any hope out here. Goodness gracious. Here's the downtrend that you're going to fight against. Tooth and nail. Good luck breaking it. Ramboing me? Huh? Thanks for the follow, buddy. That is a Twitch name if I've ever seen it. Rambo in me. Rambo in me. We're going to go with that. You want Rambo in you. Well, shit. Still Pride Month, right? Good job. Alrighty. So we are in this downtrend right here. We are looking to break out of it one day. Could be July 17th. But I expect some consolidation. Expect some bearishness. Expect some poopy doopy times. If we do pop up, that 59.1 is probably going to act as major resistance. And then you could look toward shorting again. If that does happen, we're going to see how low we can go. Would be right next to that 50% retrace. We're looking at 27 cents. Yikes. Okay, we're going to look away from OP before we all get the eye cancer or the diabetes. AERO. Alright, let's check out some Aerodrome Finance. I also want to short this thing really bad. I like really bad want to short this. On the daily, backtesting the 200 simple moving average. Awesome. Bearish divergence on the daily? You're not supposed to have bearish divergence on the daily while backtesting the 200. That's not supposed to happen. No. Aerodrome Finance, you were the most bullish thing in the world. No. We're looking for downside. Beautiful. Nice bullish engulfing candle, bro. Nice bearish backtest at that 50 simple. Still can't stay above 78.2. Oh my god. You're still in that sell zone. Oh my god. I like it. I like this one. I like it a lot, actually. I really like. Hold on. Well, I really fucking like this one. Whoa, wait a minute. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up. Hold on. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Hold on. This looks pretty. Okay. Let's go to 1 hour. Ooh. Ooh. Just got a bearish cross and a bearish backtest. It has my whole support here to go down lower. Will it happen? We don't know for certain. All I know is this is definitely in my gosh darn wheelhouse to short that S. Oh my goodness. So if you guys are wondering why this is so amazing, it's because we could go down and test level of support at 59 cents. There's a lot of things pointing me toward wanting this to go down. This looks so darn sexy. I would take it to prom and pay for its meal. Holy moly. Maybe for her party bus too. Sheesh. Anyways. Sorry to those who didn't have a party bus on your prom night. The area where I live, it was normal. So, that's what we did. Yeah, I do like this a lot. I like this a whole lot. I really do enjoy this. We even broke the uptrend. Oh my god. How much upside is that? How much upside is that? We might have to take this trade, guys. Sorry. I'm salivating over here. That's a 3%. Golly, that's a lot. That's a lot to the upside. I don't want that. I guess we're going to wait for the 4-hour candle close. Oh, don't start dumping on me early. Don't you play with my heart. It's only a 15x. I could play around with this thing. It's just not right. It's just not right. Damn. There's a bullish case, though. So, bullish case scenario for Aerodrome is this uptrend being broken doesn't matter because it's still a higher low than this previous high. And it could rally on. It could go up into the sunset. If the market gets really bullish, we could get back to 85.3. Would I take that trade right now? Of course not. Of course not. You have a well-established downtrend. You are fighting the trend. I'm not doing that. But there's a possibility it could go up 10%. I would never do that. Possibility of 10% upside. Me not taking that trade. I like 23% downside. But it could go up 10%, guys. All right. Hopefully I made that clear what my opinion is. It's only opinions and my interpretation of the chart. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? Let's move on to the last one. We got hype, and then I'll get to all of your guys' requests. Damn, that looks good. Hype, you bitch! Okay, hype stopped me out earlier. I was around this level. I put in a short. My stop loss was like right here. It obviously went up, but damn it, it looks so good now. You are getting that bullish cross on the 15-minute, but let's just see where this retracement ended, which is probably the goddamn, yep, just in between the 618 and the 786. You butt faces. Anyways, we do have that 15-minute candle close outside of it. That looks so darn good. Looks so good. Didn't want to get rid of that. Wanted to get rid of this. And where this thing could be going down, because it did have one hell of a rally. But hype, I would... Ooh. Boy, $26.58 is a possibility? This is a possibility. You would still wait for a lower high. You would still wait for some stuff and things happen. Okay, so apparently I'm bearish today. I didn't realize I was bearish. I thought we were going to have a nice bullish bounce. Things were going up a lot. I'm now bearish. Go figure. The charts did it. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, everybody. I tried to be bullish. I tried really hard. We're below the 200 on the 1 hour, and we had that bearish cross. Getting a back test up here still kind of makes sense. We also had resistance. Support became resistance up here. So if we do get a pop to the upside, it's not out of the question. Keep those stop losses tight. XRP, you will be a millionaire in 2100. That's awful. That's awful. Oh, man. It's just going to take you 75 years. No big deal, bro. No big deal, bro. I mean, we're not even going to care about inflation at that point. It's cool. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the entertainment values so far. Let's get into the most entertaining value out there. Let's check out your requests. So, we're going to look at Perpy real quick. Perpy. It's still going down. Still have our targets. We're about to hit target 1. Very close to hitting that 4122. Target 2, 3268. 58C. LNE, is that a request? What the hell is that? Or are you talking about XRP? 58 cents? Hell yeah. 58 cents, brother. Perpy, the saga continues. Yeah, this week on Dragon Ball Z, Krillin's still dying. So, yeah, still need a little bit more downside. What I'm going to be looking for is this. Another 4.75 to a possible 24, maybe 33% downside. These are possibilities. You once hit these levels, you're likely to catch a strong bounce, hit the level again. Just a heads up, just an FYI. But yeah, it's not looking strong so far. Not looking strong. Poor Krillin, right? Krillin got disrespected. Dude's a planet buster. Got disrespected. The only reason why XRP went up because the insiders, once they dump it over. Yeah, that's true. When they finish dumping, that's true. It's all over. It's all over. All right, checking out DXY. The Dixie. Now, you wanted the monthly on log. Monthly log. Where you at? Logarithmic. And we're going to pull this thing on down. Pull this thing on down. Let's get rid of all of this. Let's go. Actually, you know what? We're going to bring out this. Bring out this. All right, so is this what you were looking at, Jim? where it was like we had a breakout of the downtrend, we back tested, we confirmed it, and then we're starting to try and go for a higher low? Is that what you're doing? Because if that's the case, I'm going to tell you, no! It's not allowed. Not allowed. The Dixie needs to fall. The Dixie needs to fall. Shit. We're on top of an uptrend? Fuck. Low stochastic in the bearish control zone. Son of a bitch. The dollar might be getting a little stronger, guys. Fuck. Looks apocalyptic, right? Yeah. Screw you, Jim. Bringing down the joy in here. Good God, man. Jim's like, hey, you want to see some shit? You want to ruin your day? Here you go, buddy. Shit. Next you're going to be like, hey, oil to $200. No! I live in California. We can't handle it. We can't. Oh, my Lanta. Why does a Dixie have to respect technicals? Oh, wait. We lost support. You know there's some idiot who's like, yeah, but the bottom of the range are doing just fine. Jerks. I'll be asking you tomorrow on TA on my 4 holdings. Hit the like for Porky. Please hit the like. Please. We need likes, guys. We need likes. I might be able to buy a new t-shirt. We need some likes, guys. We need new viewers. We need it all. Anyways, I mean, the thing I do like is how high you got here before just dumping. I do like that because I would be expecting it to come down to this 90.24 level. That would be my expectation based off the monthly. But I mean, you have so much play in here. Just so much. You can go straight up, come down, straight up, and just play with my heart. And then finally, oh, sometime in November it can dump up right around the, wait, hold on. That's November of 2031. Oh my God. Oh, I'll die. That's terrible. 2031. Oh my God. That's 6 years. That's 6 freaking years of dollar strength. No, that's not allowed. It's not allowed. Nope, I'm going to call my senator, and I'm just going to complain. Just to complain. But hey, you turd. Hey, I live in California. They deserve it. Yeah, that's insane. Alright. Regular don't look much different. Damn. That's awful. Let's go check out W. Wayfair. Are they still selling children? Y'all heard about the Wayfair conspiracies, right? Damn, Wayfair, you got that entire 34% I was looking for, didn't you? And then some. Damn. Looking like you're going to run into some resistance up here at 56.25. You also have a downtrend to fight against at that point. So we're just going to mark that out real quick. If we can get above that and stay above it, that'll be great. But it's looking like you're going to go up and try and test that area. Looking like you're going up there trying to test it. Let's check the weekly real quick. Just want to see what it looks like. Entering in the bullish control zone's great. Love to see that. Enlighten me on Wayfair. Oh, before, because they're the furniture company, right? If they're the furniture company I'm thinking about, there were all these conspiracies out there that you could buy like a cabinet or something that apparently it was worth $50,000 or some nonsense, but then they were like tracking the model number and then throwing it into the dark web, and then it got lined up with like a child or something. It was kind of wild. It was kind of a wild rabbit hole I jumped into, but hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, I don't think it was a conspiracy, but I mean, no proof. Exactly, no proof. So I'm gonna just hope that it was a conspiracy and try not to have nightmares. That'll be the best part, because trafficking like that makes it to where I want to become the next Ashton Kutcher and start hunting these motherfuckers down. I just don't have the financial backing of Ashton Kutcher. But I'm sure some of you just had your mind blown. It's like, oh my god, Ashton Kutcher, whatever happened to him? Where's Punked? Well, he started hunting down child traffickers. He's busy. And somehow he's still married to Mila Kunis. Good for him. Good for him. Anyways. So yeah, we are still hanging out in this little downtrend. If we could get a break to the upside, considering this major downtrend that we are broken out of, there's a possibility you go up anywhere between this 196 to 236 level. It's kind of crazy, but that's kind of what happens when you're so darn low. We're waiting to see what happens. Very high stochastic on the weekly, so I would personally be looking for a bit of consolidation. Maybe even coming back down to 3607 would make a lot of sense to me. But longer run, kind of looking like that 236, 135, 195 level could be the target for them. Could be. They just need that child trafficking get. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want that. Whoever started that thing, oof, I hope they got theirs. Alright, Pepe. We're not going to look at the weekly. We're going to look at the daily. We're going to get rid of some of these drawings as well. We hit the 12% downside. Sweet. We called that. We called it. Join my group, guys. We called a trade. It's going to cost you time in the live stream. But you know what? You're going to have a good time. No problem, Jim. Anytime. Let's get rid of all the noise, actually. Let me just see this damn chart. So we have this pocket right here. This pocket of interest that actually is acting as strong support. I quoted myself. Yes, you did. So you can see from back here, what was acting as a support is now acting as a support again after being a resistance. So this is good. Hopefully it holds. You were so close to a golden cross though, and you just spit it in the golden cross's face. As for the downtrend, you are going to be in this downtrend for a hot minute. I would expect some resolution sometime by July 14th. So, I don't know, midway July is looking pretty good for a lot of altcoins. They might have a possibility of moving to the upside after this fresh and crazy move that they've taken. We'll see. Going into the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour does not look good for a short at the moment, which is positive for most people. Not for me, but for most people, that's positive. I love shorting the market, I will admit. But anyways, we have this beautiful level right hither. If we do catch a bounce, I would be looking for this area in which to find more resistance. You the man? I hope I am. I hope. Because if I was a girl, there was a lot of my life where it becomes very confusing. All those times I peed while standing, odd times. Alright, we do have this downtrend to work off of. So if we cannot break out of the downtrend, we would then just be looking for even lower prices, which seems kind of obnoxious at this point. I'm waiting for some bids. Hate to see it, but it is a meme. Could always spike back up, triggering that cross. Exactly. Meme coins are a little more tough because it's the epitome of emotional trading. Now, this 1 hour is giving me very, very bad feelings. This rounding of the top, that's not a good look. Honestly, not a good look. Airdrome Finance still not catching bids. My nipples are getting hard for Airdrome. All right, anyways. Damn, we have another level that would act as resistance. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. We're gonna mark these out because I might try and short this one tomorrow. So this would be the main area I would be looking at because it was acting as such strong support. We only tested it once as a resistance. We could fly up here, test it as resistance, then roll over. And I'm perfectly fine with that. That would coincide with this downtrend we've been in. That's okay. If that were to happen, this would not be good for Pepe's price action, because then we'd be looking at it just like this, hitting that 618 golden retrace. Then we could see it come down to 770 or 692. These are possibilities. They are not written in stone. The downside pattern looks like the Loch Ness Monster. Love to see it. It's pretty funny. But as of right now, we are breaking the most recent downtrend, which is great. It's awesome. So this is giving you a sign. If you hold 869 as support, you can start seeing that move to the upside. So let's hope, let's pray, let's all say kumbaya. Let's go on a camping trip or a religious retreat and just smoke a lot of weed. Let's do all that. That's what Pepe looks like it wants to do. Positive side, I would like to see it pull back down here to 864, and then I could see it go up to anywhere between this 943 or the 969 level. So this is what I'm seeing probably for overnight. Could see a 6 to a 9% upside. I realize I haven't checked in on the pumpkin people lately. Let's see how you guys are doing. Any chatters? Any chatters at all? No chatters. Golly, y'all silent out here, but it's okay. I love you all the same. Love you all the same. Now this one I do think could happen, just because of how low the price is. This one could happen. If it goes down there, I'll buy another 50 billion Pepe. That's a lot of Pepe, bro. That's a lot. Right now I have 92.74 billion Pepe. That's a lot. On spot, you salivate for these deeper extension targets. That's true. For spot, you really do. For like a day trader, you're just kind of like, I'm just waiting for my entry. Just waiting. So yeah, overnight, we could see this thing rally up about 9%. Things do look like it's heading in that direction. So we'll see. Kumbaya! What is up, T-Toka? How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. 74 billion? That's a lot. That's a lot of Pepe. That is a lot of Pepe token. That sounds like it's your retirement plan. You better have some Pepe plaques up in your house. Alright? And invite me to the party. I want to go to at least one. Okay? Unless you have 1,000 people at your party, then I don't really want to go to that. But if you have like a cool kickback gathering, I'd like to go to that. That would be cool. 50 people and below in a large house, I'm cool with. 100 people in a large house where everybody's convening around the exact same pool table, I don't want to go there. You're a big fan of Pepe? That's great. That's awesome. Alright, let's check out Deep. And then let's look for a trade setup that we can dive into tonight. Oh, C token, you beautiful bitch. We're going to have to check in on C also. Golly. Want some more Medicore TA? Medicore. On PAX Medicore? What does that mean? I don't know what Medicore... I'll check out PAX G. I don't know what Medicore means. Oh, mediocre. Golly. It's amazing how I've never read that word. Holy fuck. I am 35 years old. I have never read mediocre. Wow. That's the most amazing thing I've ever thought of. Holy shit. That's crazy. I've never read the word mediocre. I've read books. What? Not many, but I read books. Damn, I've never read that word. Crazy. Alright, let's check out Deep. Yeah, I did. I feel like if I say things like that, people will not take it as financial advice more often. So, you know, the mediocrity, the idiocracy, the greatness. Metachlorian. I got it. I know what that is. Dollar trying to go up. Gold trying to go down. Classic start to another desert storm. Shit. All right, so deep is just retracing its little booty cheeks off, but you are below the 200 daily moving average, so that's probably not the greatest sign. I would have preferred it coming down to this 9318 level, honestly. I would have preferred it. You just almost got oversold in the process here. Level that's going to be extremely hard for deep to get above is this right here. This daily level of what was once support acting as a resistance. If you do pop up to it, this is coinciding with your downtrend. Great area to go short. Great area to go short because you would be confirming the resistance and then more than likely seeing lower prices. More than likely. And if that were the case, I'm not too worried about this level right here at 712. I would be looking at this level at 4928. If you popped up and rallied on down, that's what I would be looking for, especially considering we... Oh, no, it would be way deeper, wouldn't it? No, it would. It would be absolutely perfect. A 50% retrace to the upside, and then coming back down to 33.4 looks kind of beautiful. So, in the meantime and in between time, to reset indicators, I would be okay if it went up 37%. I would be A-okay with that. And then, from there, I would be so much more okay with that 79% drop. Because, let's face it, there's no real value in deep. And the fact of the matter is, you had your inception price that was never tested. You then made an absolute high, and you made a lower high. I'm guessing, this is just a personal guess, that this is a 618 retracement, which means a continuation to the downside. Let's find out. Oh, dear Jimmy. How do we call it? How do we call the math? So, yeah, we could be getting that continuation to the downside with the lower high. That is always unfortunate because you could also be in this downtrend forever. You could be in this thing for at least it's gonna feel like forever. But yeah, this downtrend can hold you perfectly fine currently until December. Could just hold you down there till December. Then you'd be like, Christmas rally? Yeah, sure. We can get back up to 1657. That's fine. We're going to have to wait and see. But if this decides to go into the depths of the abyss and it figures out how low it can go, you do have a target right now. You're not going to like me saying this, but I need you to just mentally prepare for if it happens. That 79% downside is the least of your worries, buddy. Least of your damn worries, bro. You could, let's just say you got back up there. Let's just say you started dumping right now. You honestly could. I mean, I doubt you're going to go negative, but you could get somewhere around, let's just say this level, 105% downside. No, not 105, that's still negative. Right there, 98% downside, almost negative. It is a possibility. I'm not saying it will happen, but it is a possibility. Just mentally prepare for something like that. Anyways. Yeah, the fact that you got that lower high, that's a big problem. You don't want that. You really don't want that. So. Are you at the 786? Maybe the 886 you find support. Maybe 821214. Maybe you get that. We'll see. We'll see. But things looking pretty bearish for this one. I like this setup here. If you get a nice 37% move to the upside, gives a lot of people hope, and then we just crush their dreams. I think market makers are known to do that. I really do. But yeah, the lower high on the daily, that's your biggest problem. Think about this as a consolidation all the way down till December. So this one right here would not even exist in my world until December. Period. Dot. Because I'm thinking it's just going to go down and to the right. Alrighty. PAX G. PAX Gold, baby. Let's check it out. PAX Gold going down. We lost the uptrend. Oh boy, and we barely backtested it. Oh my gosh. We might actually see a pullback on gold. Holy shit. I don't know if they're going to allow it. I don't know if they're going to allow it. You still have support back here at 3,363. But you are losing a level of support right this very second. You are losing a level of support. For the lower time frames, there is going to be somebody out there. We could short this S. Let's go, baby. We got a lower high. Finally. It's your first lower high. First lower high. I think. Yeah, first lower high. So you know people are going to be like, oh my god, we can start getting some money to the downside. Let's go, bro. You know the bros out there. They're going to be like, we could short this S. If it does go down, looking like 3,218 would be the support. Bull run canceled till next cycle. Hope I'm wrong. All right, T-Toka. What's up, TJ? Zero! What's up? I don't know if you're requesting something when you say that. I don't have a clue. We have our new 4-hour candle. Let's go ahead and look for a trade. I'm going to stare at C token. We got the alert to basically tell me, go look at me. Let's check it out. Look at that. Look at the bids it caught off that. Holy. That's why we don't enter those trades early. We got too high. So now we're waiting to see. Are we about to break to the upside? Are we about to break to the upside? If we do break to the upside, we do have a different target. Because of this right here, we could be heading straight up to 2159. So if we get that break, sheesh, that 15 looks like it's trying to also. Holy moly. We could see a 5% move to the upside. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Let's check the 1 hour again. We're still above the 200. Huh. Interested to see what this thing does. Aerodrome Finance also pushing to the upside. That's great to see. So it is starting to look like Asia wants to push things up. Uh-oh, are we finding resistance? Oh no. Aerodrome Finance, possible 10% upside. Once again, I don't believe that it's going to do that. It could. It could. I like the 23% downside, though. C and Suey Dev from all Facebook. Maybe it's time for C to shine. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I sure don't. I don't have a crystal ball to tell me. No, I'm still bearish on this thing. Still bearish. We need that candle just down here. Come on down, Buster Brown. Come on down. Let's check out the 4 hour. What does it look like? We got that candle close above the 200. Damn it. Probably going to get the 5% move. Probably going to get that 5% move overnight. I don't trust this thing at all, though. It's such a great rally. I think we need to see lower prices, honestly. Let's get him the 5 minute. 5 minute. If we bullishly backtest a level, like we start pulling back and we hit 2014 and we hold it, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. Where's our VWAP right now? Oh! VWAP is to the downside right now. So if I can't short it right now, I will be able to short this thing in the morning. Huh. You know what? Make your 5% move. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Devastation coming in the morning. Oh, Arrow, what a rejection. See how it got close to that VWAP and now it's just utilizing it as resistance? I kind of like the Arrow short. I can't do Aerodrome on Pumpkin? I'd probably have to go like a 10x though. Annoying. Yeah, that's showing too much strength. I like what this is doing. I really like what this is doing. It's so stochastics too. Stochastics so low. It's just such a well-established downtrend. We're doing it. Acting as resistance, juicy opportunity. Yeah, this one looks really good. Damn, C token too. This is tough. There's tiff. All right, we're gonna try and jump into this trade on Aerodrome. We're not gonna go high leverage on it. We're just gonna go with a 10x. Oh, Aerodrome here. Yeah, still. No, we're going 15. I don't want 10. We're going 15. Yeah, name move so fast. Funny. Yeah, we're going with this. We just lost the 200 on the 1 minute as well. We're gonna do that. 15x short. We're gonna have a tight stop loss on this. Very tight. I'm thinking right here, 7882. If we are going down, we should not cross that 7882. There's an opportunity of losing 34%. Oh, kick in the nuts. So right now we are risking $29. So if you guys think we're betting a lot, no, we're risking $29, guys. We're not going crazy here. All right? But our target, so 7882, 788 right there. So our target right now is probably going to be this. No, we're going to do this properly. Golly gee willikers. Target right now is the 74 cent level. Well, there you go. It's a 4% possible drop. Let's bring out our little tool here so you can see what this short looks like. What is our risk to reward? Well, bring this to here. Bring this down here. So this is a 2-to-1 trade. Porky short. All right, time to do the opposite. Hey, do it. Do it. You're probably going to make a ton of money. Do it. All right, Aerodrome, profit taking level 74 cents. 2-to-1 odds here. There we go. Possibly making $49. Possibly making 49 bucks. We will see how that thing goes. But that is one trade entered. Now let's go ahead and check in the C again. Or hype. You know, hype. What are you doing, hype? You sexy bitch. Alright, hype. Hype, I have some high hopes for to the downside. I have some real high hopes for it. You already cleared some liquidity. You fell back below. Your short arrow as well. Hey man, you're taking that risk all on your own, buddy. This is just me making my trades live on stream. Because you know what? We're live stream trading. As Trade Intuition would say, no hindsight hustling out here. Except for if you look at my video today, we did a lot of hindsight hustling. So there's that. There's that. Look at what happened in March 2024. Look at it! Alright, looks like hype is ready to come down. This is good. Maybe we'll go on like a little 10x move for this. 26.54, a 24% move to the downside. I think that's a little aggressive. Let's see what the shorter term trade could be. So if you guys don't know this, your trending fib tool can give you these shorter term trades based off of a trend reversal. So you can actually see where a higher low or even a test of your previous lows would be. So I'm going to go for the 1618, going to 31.53. So instead of the entire 24% downside, I'm going to be looking for, where is it? There it is. I'm going to be looking for this right here. Nice little 10% drop to the downside out of Hyper Liquid. I believe I can do this one on Pumpkin. That's why I'm picking it. So hype is the trade. Hype, we can go 10x leverage on this. We're going to do that. So we're throwing 10x at this bad boy. And we're going to still have the same tight stop loss. We're going to do all the exact same things. But we are utilizing the trending fib tool right now in order to find where a level of interest would be for me. Currently, I don't think 36.11.9 would be taken out, so we're going to put our stop loss right up there. If it gets taken out, tough titty, it happens. It's okay. We're going to live to fight another day. I wish I could remember numbers. What did I say? 36.11.9. 36.11.9. So apparently that's a maybe 11% loss. I doubt it. I think it's more. Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. So since I am 10x, I am risking 22.9% of a loss. Noted, it's only like 77 bucks, but it's fine. All the same, it sucks being wrong. I did my trade before you. You did your trade before me? Dang, Master E, it's like you weren't talking to a whole chat while trading. Lucky. It's all good, man. It's all good. 31,533 is our target. So 31,533. That alert is at the wrong spot, but I don't really care. 31,533. Alrighty. So we are currently risking 22.9% to the upside. So whatever that is times $77. It's not that much, but with the opportunity of making over 100% in gains. So it's about a 5-to-1 on this setup, and I do hope that it pans out. We're going to see. But as of right now, the momentum is shifting to the downside as we found resistance at this 35.50 level. Could it bounce to the upside and keep on running? Of course. It totally could. But we'll see what it does. The best part of the 2021 bull run, well, alts August through December. I don't know, it was all a blur to me. It was crazy. Those were COVID times. They were different. That was also when Pokemon cards were selling for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Crazy times. Crazy times. Just realized I didn't put the alert here. Alright, wow, we've been knocking this out. We're only an hour and 28 minutes into the stream. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, we're going to see if I regret betting against Asia right now. Because Asia can still pump these prices like crazy. Yeah, you guys going to sleep now?
Yeah, she's sleeping. And I have to be able to sleep.
Oh, you do? Okay. I'll come in there in a sec. Alright, looks like the babies and the wife are about to go to sleep, so I'm going to have to go say goodnight-night to them. Depends. Some alts ran January and May. Others waited July, December. Some alts you can't. Oh, we're catching all the bids for Hyperliquid. Dang. Hyperliquid really doesn't want to come down. It's crazy. Really doesn't want to do it. It just don't want to do it. Naturally, they call it Gatorade. Alright, anyway. Anyways, this is what I would be looking at right here. Just don't clear the high. That's all I care about. Just don't clear the high. Make a lower high. Make me happy. Arrow 15-minute bull flag. Oh yeah, sitting right here. I'm just waiting for a lower high. Because we have the strength coming to the downside. However, yes, it still could rally. Hype is sus. Oh, you're talking about Arrow. Sorry. Oh, Hype's not sus. It's just like #1 DEX right now for trading. So a lot of people like to buy into it. But yeah, even this one. Very good risk to reward. We're risking very little money. It's okay if we don't get it. Utilizing the 15-minute 200 simple moving average as a resistance and the VWAP as resistance. Yeah, we can definitely go up. We 100% can go up. I have it marked out. We could go up 10%. I personally just don't think that's going to happen. The reason why my stop loss is so gosh darn tight is because I'm on 15x leverage, and I don't really feel like risking more. Could we raise it? Sure. Totally could. But we're going to stick to the plan. We had an uptrend on the 15-minute we broke down from. Therefore, I have to think we're going to have a continuation of the downtrend. That is my trading style. And whenever Wall Street's awake, oh boy, does it work out well. So any losses I take right now, I'm going to make back like probably by 6:30 or 7 o'clock in the morning. It's no big deal. It's kind of disgusting, but it is what it is. C's running into some trouble here, isn't it? Putting in triple bearish divergence at this point with this mildly higher high. Hyper liquid. This is the one I'm actually worried about. I mean, you did just clear your high, but you did make a lower high. So I think this one's more of a 1 hour play, not a, I guess 4 hour? Was that what I was looking at with the 200? It's the 4 hour 200 we're running into. Yeah, that 4 hour 200, we are trying to test it right now. If we do get a higher high, I'm going to call that a liquidity grab, and it's probably just going to roll over after that. And I'll be like, dang, they got me. Oh, well. Oh, well. Alright, guys, I got to go say goodnight to the family. This is the portion of the stream where usually it seems like paint drying. I am currently in these trades. I'm more than likely going to let them play out, even if I lose some money. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the show today. Hopefully you got a little insight into the way I look into the charts. We will be back tomorrow, of course. More live streams all the time. And hopefully we can take full advantage of this market, even in the choppy times. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully you all have a wonderful evening and a great start to your week. I look forward to seeing some of you back tomorrow. And if you don't come back tomorrow, well, hopefully it's great anyways. Anyways, I will check out you guys later. Link to the Discord, description down below. Join the Discord. It's a great place to be. If you have any chart requests while I'm not live, do that. Request the chart. There's a section for it. Anyways, we got the deposit bonus on Buy DeFi extended for another 10 days, guys. I don't know how we did it, but we got it for another 10 days. So, depositing up to $5,000 into Buy DeFi, you get $1,000 in futures trading assets. And then, of course, there's a breakdown. Link it. All that's in the description below. Just read it. It's great. It's awesome. It's free money for trading. Do that. Play with the house's money. You get to keep all of your profits. So do that. Any bullish coin for the night? I'm shorting Hype and Aerodrome, so those are probably going to be the most bullish tokens. Probably. You can counter trade me. It's okay. Go make that money. Anyways, smash up the like, everybody. Hopefully you have a great evening. I'm out of here. Deuces, y'all. Take it easy.